They told you to build a nest egg. Now they want you to smash it. Most people are told to spend down their savings in retirement. But what if you could just live off the income instead? Today I'm breaking down one stock that has been quietly paying people every single month while crushing the market. Can you retire on dividends alone? Stick around and let's blow up some myths. Every week I hear the same story. Some poor retiree walks into their advisor's office and gets told, "Here's the plan. We'll start selling off your hard-earned assets, bit by bit, until there's nothing left. Except maybe a nice headstone." Wait, what? You spend your entire career scrimping and saving, playing by the rules, growing that retirement account like it's your third child. Then someone comes along with a spreadsheet and says, "Time to dismantle it," like it's IKEA furniture after a breakup. Sure, the spend-down strategy might technically work if inflation behaves and you never need a new roof or a hip replacement. But here's a radical thought. What if, instead of spending down your assets, you let your assets pay you? Dividends, remember those? Apparently some modern retirement advisors don't. You'd think I'd ask them to build a time machine back to 1982. So, can you actually retire on dividends alone? In a world where companies are stingier with payouts than ever, it's a fair question. Let's talk about a real-life example that proves you can. Meet your monthly paycheck realty income, ticker symbol O, known on the street as the Monthly Dividend Company. A REIT that leases out commercial properties to businesses you know, and some you don't. O is a steady workhorse that's been cutting checks like clockwork since before your favorite TV show went off the air. Right now, it's yielding around 5.6%. And yes, it pays monthly. That's right, like rent coming in instead of going out. In 2024, despite higher for longer interest rates squeezing most REITs, O reported $4.19 AFO per share, topping its own guidance. Oh, and it raised its dividend 5 times last year. 5. Now, guidance for 2025 is a little muted. AFFO growth is projected at a ho-hum 0.7% to 2%. Part of that's due to O dealing with higher non-reimbursable property expenses. But here's the thing, O's playing the long game. In 2025, they're planning $4 billion in acquisitions. That's half their pace from 2021 to 2023. But the key detail? They're buying at the highest cap rates in 15 years, averaging 7.4% compared to 6.4% back in 2019. Translation: they're getting better deals today, scooping up properties at lower prices. Sure, the cost of debt has gone up, making spreads tighter, but O's management isn't panicking. They're locking in long-term leases, raising rents annually, and sitting on a fortress balance sheet. They can throttle their acquisition engine up or down depending on where rates go, and rates will eventually go somewhere less painful. Right now, O is trading at 13 times AFO, way below its usual low 20s multiple. That's called a discount, friends. When rates stabilize or fall, O's price should move back toward $85 to $105, easy. I don't normally go for REITs with yields under 6%, but 5.6% today, with the expectation of steady dividend hikes and serious upside potential, is compelling. Especially when you factor in that O has weathered recessions before and just keeps paying. This isn't some speculative moonshot, it's a reliable income stream you don't have to babysit. It's the anti-anxiety prescription your portfolio might need. Whenever someone tells me income investing is for suckers and you'd be better off just hugging an index fund, I love hitting them with this. O has outperformed the S&P 500 over decades, and it did it while paying investors every single month. Can you retire on dividends alone? Absolutely. Should you put all your chips on O? No, diversification still matters. But if you're building an income-generating portfolio, O deserves a seat at the table. In fact, it's been paying for the whole dinner party for years.